my peat filtered water setup. I have one 10-gallon clear plastic tote with heater and air stone in there. I got a 3-gallon trash can plastic pitcher to fill up, a couple 5-gallon buckets, one for dirty water and one for the clean water. I have a 40-gallon tank here, and those are my two little buddies. There's my quarantine tank. And here's the peat moss that I use. It's 100% organic, and this bag I had for 3 years. So what I've been doing is been working for 3 years. Alright, here's what it looks like. I cut about a 1/2 inch or an inch diameter hole in the 1/2 inch diameter hole in the lid of the tote, and then I got about a 1/4 inch hole in the trash can. Trash can is filled up about 1/4 away with filter floss, and then I fill it all the way up to about 1/4 away from the top with peat moss. I marked where the can goes to the lid just so I can line up the holes. What I do is I fill up my 5-gallon bucket here, pretty much about four gallons of tap water with water condition, and then I'll throw it in. I'll add 1 more gallon of water, and then I will put 3 1-gallon milk jugs filtered through the peat moss, and I'll usually get up to about 8 gallons, a little bit over 8 gallons, because when I do my water change I don't quite get all the water out of the bottom of the tote, but the pH will come out to be about 6.2. All the stuff that I got at Walmart except for the heater and the air stone, but they seem to be happy in there. And I actually pulled some water out because I done this yesterday. I got to do a water change today, and I have what it looks like. So roughly on a little chart, there's kind of a little green tint into it. It almost looks like it's 6, but it's 6.2. But I'm going to check it now after 24 hours and see what it looks like. Let me fill this up. Find my little cap here. Cap that off. Give it a shake and see what we look like. You know, they look pretty much the same. They're exactly the same. See, and that's about 6.2. You can play around with it. It depends on the hardness of your water. Our water here where I'm at in North Carolina is pretty soft, and this setup works pretty good for me. I'll show you the peat moss again in case you can get this at Home Depot is where I got it at. There's the name brand. Like I said, this bag is 3 years old, and I still got about, I'd say about 1/4 of it left. That's it. Keeps the pH pretty good where I want it. After 24 hours it pretty much stays the same.